Have you ever thought about your body like a car? You know, something where you could just swap out a worn-out part for a new one? Well, today we're jumping into a book that explores just that, the science, the history, and the sometimes really weird world of the human auto body shop.
This line from a review of Mary Roach's Replaceable You is just perfect, isn't it? The human auto body shop, it completely reframes this whole topic. We're not talking about something cold and clinical. No, we're taking a trip to the most complex, most fascinating workshop in the entire universe.
So, who's going to be our guide on this wild tour of the bizarre and the brilliant? Well, let's meet the author.
If you've never read Mary Roach, you are in for such a treat. She has this incredible knack for taking these huge, complicated scientific ideas and making them not just easy to get, but genuinely funny and, well, deeply human. I mean, just look at her previous work. She's written about the science of cadavers, of sex, the nitty-gritty of war, and even the journey food takes through our guts. She has literally built a career by digging into the strangest corners of science that most of us would probably, run away from. She is the perfect person for this job. All right, with our expert guide leading the way, it is time to start the tour. We're going to follow Mary Roach as she checks out the incredible past, the wild present, and the mind-bending future of replacement body parts. And you have to understand, her style isn't to just read a bunch of papers from a desk. Oh no, she gets out there. She finds the top experts in the world, and she basically just moves in with them. She tags along, asking all the questions we'd be too embarrassed to ask, letting us see everything right over her shoulder. And wow, the tour she takes us on is pretty extensive. She covers everything from skin grafts for burn victims, which she notes is pretty much the last injury you would ever want, to the surprisingly complicated art of hair transplants. She even flies all the way to Mongolia just to watch cataract surgeries. And this right here is a perfect example of her commitment. To really get what mechanical breathing is all about, she doesn't just talk to people. She actually climbs inside one of the last working iron lungs on the planet, just to feel what it's like when a machine takes over something as basic as breathing. And because she's our guide, she's not afraid to ask the really out there questions. This one, believe it or not, leads to one of the most incredible parts of the book. So, what is the answer? It turns out surgeons can use a piece of a patient's own colon. I know, it's wild. And this fact leads Roach to a major theme in the book, this incredible, almost surreal agreeableness of our bodies, how they can just accept these really strange improvised fixes. It's just amazing. And that very adaptability is what sets the stage for the next frontier. This is where we bridge from what we can do today to the really cutting-edge, almost science fiction stuff that's happening right now in regenerative medicine. You'd think the hardest part would be, building a new organ in a lab. But that's actually not the biggest hurdle anymore. The real mountain to climb, the central problem of this whole field, is figuring out how to stop our own immune systems from attacking and destroying the very thing that's supposed to save us. Okay, so the potential solution sounds like something from a movie. They're called induced pluripotent stem cells, or iPS cells for short. Think of it like a factory reset for your own cells. You can take a regular adult cell, like from your skin, and basically reprogram it back to its original blank slate state. From there, you can tell it to become any other cell you need, a heart cell, a liver cell, you name it. And as Roach explains, this isn't just some cool new tech. This is widely considered the absolute holy grail of regenerative medicine. It's the key to a future where organ rejection might actually be a thing of the past. So let's just lay it out. The problem today is immune rejection. A patient gets a new organ and then has to take these powerful, heavy-duty drugs for the rest of their life to keep their body from attacking it. The goal, the dream, is to create what they call stealth cells, a universal line of iPS cells that are basically invisible to the immune system. No rejection, no drugs. But stealth cells aren't the only crazy idea being worked on. Roach also takes us to Sichuan, China, where scientists are working on something else that's pretty wild, editing pig genes so that their organs could be transplanted into humans without being rejected. The future is getting stranger and way more interesting by the minute. Okay, so after all these incredible scientific adventures, from iron lungs to gene-edited pigs, what's the big takeaway? Where does all of this leave us? This really is the big question, isn't it? We hear about 3D printing organs and growing new kidneys in a lab all the time. But what's the reality? How close are we, really? Well, Roach shares this fantastic quote from a biomedical engineer that is the perfect reality check.
When it comes to 3D printing a whole organ, we are at the Wright brothers stage. Think about that. We've proven it's possible to get off the ground for a few seconds, but we are a long, long way from flying a 747 across the ocean. We are right at the beginning.
And that reality check leads us right to the book's final, really powerful conclusion. For all of our brilliant science, for all of our incredible innovations, nothing we can build or print or transplant yet comes close to the elegance and perfection of the original equipment. The human body is still the most amazing machine there is.
And that's really the thought to end on. Mary Roach's work fills you with this incredible awe for your own biology, but it also opens a door to this amazing future. It just makes you wonder, how long until we're past the Wright brothers stage? When do we get to the biological jet engine? At what point will the replacement finally be just as good as the amazing original?